Hello everybody, and welcome back to another video. Today we have the Texas Senate challenger and former Congressman Beto Rourke versus the incumbent President of the United States, Donald Trump. A little bit about Beto Rourke. He is from the state of Texas. He lost to Ted Cruz in a race that people did not think was going to be very competitive. He is very well nationally known. Um, Overall, I think he could, like I mentioned in my power rankings video, he could definitely do well with the white working class, um, which is the voters that basically, in my mind at least, got Trump to the White House. So if he could peel them off, that could be huge. Um, So in any event, I filled in all the safe races to just give us more time, make this video a little bit shorter, because I don't really think I have to explain any of these. Maybe New Mexico, but higher Latino population, Beto O'Rourke and Latinos go hand in hand, and yeah, pretty much. But in any event, let's get this started. First off, let's go likely Republican. Georgia, I think, would be likely Republican. Um, Kemp was pretty close, but I think Kemp is an outlier, not the rule. Um, Kemp and Abrams, that is, the governor's race. Um, Nebraska, too, I think, will stay Republican as it has been. It would be closer than the rest of the state, as usual. But that shouldn't be too much of a concern for the Trump campaign. Um, let's see. Are there any? I don't really see any other likely Republican on this map. Now let's take a look at the likely Democrat. Not too much of that either. Virginia. I think Tim Kaine absolutely walloped his opponent. State of Maine. State of Maine usually is Democratic. Um, we'll see what's up with all of that, but in my mind, it'll probably stay Democratic, at least as a whole. Um, Now let's get into the leaning Republican states. State of Michigan. Beto couldn't defeat Ted Cruz, so I don't really think he could defeat Mr. Trump um, in his home state of Texas. Um, let's take a look here. Florida, I think, would be Trump again. My reasoning, same in the Sherrod Brown video. Basically, his approval rating is positive as of right now in Florida, which is kind of surprising to me. Um, so, overall, I think that Florida, as of right now, people have called it twice for Democrats, and it keeps going Republican. So maybe this is a trend towards the Republican Party. Um, let's see here. Uh, Other states. North Carolina, I think, would stay in the Trump column. State of Ohio. No Republican has ever been elected president without the state of Ohio. Ohio would be a very crucial state, and I think Trump would ultimately get it. He has a positive approval rating in the state of Ohio, which could ultimately lead him to netting Ohio. Let's take a look at some Democratic states. Nevada, I think, would keep its Democratic identity, especially with looking how the midterms was basically just a giant blue wave in the state of Nevada. Colorado, I think, would also stick with its Democratic identity. Minnesota has the longest Democratic identity of any state, and I think they would definitely keep it. Um, Now, these races would be the closest, in my opinion. These 7 would be the biggest 7 to watch. Let's take a look here. District 2 in Maine, I'm going to call that one for Trump. Trump won it big in 2016. The Democrat actually unseated the incumbent Republican in the state of Maine in the congressional district, but I think it could stick with Trump, especially because they voted Trump by double digits. I think ultimately they would back who they backed in 2016. New Hampshire, I think. New Hampshire's a tough one. We'll come back to that. Arizona, I think with the high Latino appeal, Beto O'Rourke could narrowly win the state of Arizona. His well-noted Latino appeal would definitely help him. The Senate race in the state of Arizona would also help him. But yeah, absolutely. I think Arizona could definitely go blue. State of Iowa. I'm gonna put red. Iowa and Ohio usually go together. They have pretty like-minded voters. But overall, I think it could definitely be close. Wisconsin and Michigan, I'm going to call for Beto O'Rourke. I'm putting him very, very close to the magic number. Wisconsin and Michigan very much are disapproving of the president right now. All that could change, but as of right now, I think the lesser of two evils vote would go for Beto O'Rourke in this scenario. New Hampshire, I think Trump could gain. Whoop, don't want to touch Vermont. I'll just. Sorry about that. New Hampshire, I think would narrowly go for Donald Trump. Trump lost New Hampshire by around 2,000 votes. I think that Beto O'Rourke is a better candidate than Hillary Clinton. However, Hillary Clinton was doing better with voters from the Northeast than I think a guy from Texas would do. And finally, for all the marbles, we have my home state of Pennsylvania. And I think the state of Pennsylvania would vote for Beto O'Rourke. This goes with the rest of the Rust Belt. They are disapproving of the president right now. I think he's at -7 last I saw. But overall, all of these last races could go either way. However, in my prediction, I would have Beto O'Rourke narrowly beating Trump 285 to 253, making Beto O'Rourke the 46th president of the United States. So thanks for watching. Tell me below what you think. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. Also join us on the subreddit JPZ Reddit. And I will see you all later.